inconsistent, as the state said, or contradictory should have been confronted to Mr. Murphy. So I just want that objection to be included. I don't want to waive that objection.
All right, sir.
And Your Honor, just to piggyback, I do believe that there are authentication issues that are going to come up with this, and I guess instead of raising it in front of the jury, I'll just raise it now. I understand that perhaps voices could be identified, but still there's no reference of date or time that calls were made.
Well, that's 1 August of 2015 and 15 July of 2015.
Right, but I understand that Ms. Love told us that, but Ms. Love is not a witness in this case. And to my understanding, I can be corrected if I'm wrong, but Investigator Gaither did not pull these calls. Maybe I'm wrong. And
I think she testified yesterday. She did. Maybe I'm mistaken. State, is that what did she say about these jail calls?
She didn't pull those.
Yeah.
They looked for them and they pulled those.
Yeah, I thought that there was some testimony about her pulling these calls.
Can identify the date that she pulled them? I mean, the date of the calls? Because I think that's going to be an issue.
That's the foundation. I said subject to foundation, sir. Okay, so I got to hear it in order for me to rule upon it, okay? All right. Okay, folks, let's take 5 minutes or so. We can take comfort. Did you have something else you want to say?
For an abundance of caution, yes, and thank you. I am not agreeing with young Mr. Shard's statement that Ms. Love is not a witness in the case. I don't want anyone later to say that I somehow raised that issue that she is an unsworn witness. So, want that to be clear.
All right, sir. Okay, we're in recess. Give me 5 minutes, then we'll call for our jurors and our witness, okay? All right. All right, thank you, Deputy Ham. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. All jurors present, sir? Yes, sir. Okay, all right. You sure? Yes, sir. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. All right. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, good morning. Good morning. All right, without further delay, we're going to continue with the examination of our current witness. Investigator Gaither, you're still under oath, madam?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And remember, speak in the microphone. Ms. Love, you can, your colleagues as well would speak into the microphone.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. Excuse me.
Thank you, Judge.
It wasn't you, were you pointing to Ms. Renard? That's terrible. If she got an iPhone 15 or something like that, maybe I need to confiscate it because I got like a real old phone.
Detective Gaither, I'm going to go back to the July 15th, 2015 interview that you had with Mr. Murphy while Detective Edwards was in the room. Do you recall a time where you mentioned to Mr. Murphy something about, I'm going to let you go and sober up or something like that?
Yes.
Would you explain to the jury if you had detected an odor of alcohol on him?
No.
Okay. Why then was it that you made the comment about sobering up?
Believe it, earlier in the interview, he stated he gets high all the time and he doesn't remember stuff. All the days kind of run together. But then he contradicted himself by saying, you know, just before he was arrested, he had just woke up, jumped out of the bed, threw on some clothes, and went to the location where he was ultimately arrested. So I didn't believe he was high. He appeared coherent. I just stated that to him because he said, you know, he does drugs. So I wanted him to have the best opportunity to give the facts of the case as best as he could remember in a sober manner. So that's why he asked for my phone number and I gave it to him. Okay. And he reached out later.
And he did what?
He reached out to me later. Well, his attorney did.
Okay. Now, would you explain to the jury whether or not you had access to jail calls made by inmates of the Fulton County Jail during that time, July 15th of 2015?
I did.
Would you explain to the jury how you'd go about retrieving those jail calls?
You receive a login into Secures, which is the system that the jail uses to allow inmates to make phone calls. We receive authorization from the sheriff to get access to the Secure system. So I logged in and input the information that I wanted.
Did each inmate have a PIN number assigned to them once they were fully booked into the jail?
Yes.
Prior to being fully booked into the jail, did the inmates have access to a phone in the booking area?
I'm gonna overrule the objection, sir.
Yes.
All right. Would the phones in the booking area of the jail carry a name attached to them, or would they simply be labeled booking?
They would be labeled booking.
Now, without the actual PIN number of a certain inmate, would you explain to the jury how you'd go about looking for calls made by
if I was able to interview the person prior to them being booked into the jail, I would try to get a telephone number for them or a family member, someone close that I believe they would, be the first one to call once they go to jail. So that would be a tool that I would use to basically do like a reverse search. Instead of having the inmate's phone number or their booking number, you can simply input in a number that you're familiar with that the inmate has, and it will give you all calls made to that phone number.
In the interview with Walter Murphy on July 15th of 2015, did we hear Walter Murphy offer to you the phone number of his then pregnant girlfriend?
Yes.
And did you use that number to do anything as it related to Mr. Murphy's jail calls?
Yes, I inputted that phone number into the security system, and it showed me one of his first phone calls, which was a booking call before he was assigned his PIN number, made to that number.
And during that call, could you hear Mr. Murphy's voice?
Yes.
Did you recognize that voice as the person you had interviewed on the 15th?
Yes.
And did he address the person he was speaking to by name?
I don't recall if it was by name.
Did he give contextual details about the person he was speaking to that were consistent with the girlfriend he described in the interview?
Yes, and also prior to the call being connected, you have to state your name before the person can either accept or decline the call, and I believe he said his name was DK on the call.
Was that call made shortly after Mr. Murphy left the interview room with you and Detective Edwards?
Yes, it was the same day. I'm not sure of how long, but it was definitely the same evening.
As you listened to the call, were you able to observe the manner with which Mr. Murphy spoke, i.e., whether his voice was slurred, whether his speech seemed impaired, anything of that nature?
Yes.
And would you explain to the jury whether Mr. Murphy during that call, based on your observations, suffered from any impairment that affected his ability to understand or hear clearly?
Objection, speculation.
Overruled, sir.
You may answer.
No, he didn't appear to be effective in any way.
And during that call, did he vocalize to the called party the experiences that he had just had with you and Detective Edwards? In other words, did he tell Eric about what had just happened?
He did.
Did he seem to have any, were you able to observe any particular difficulty that he had remembering what had just taken place?
No, he seemed to be giving her details of what we spoke about, details about their prior days leading up to that. Okay. He seemed coherent and understanding of what was going on.
Okay. Later on, in August of 2015, did you have an opportunity to listen to a jail recording between Trontavia Stevens and Rodney Allison?
I did.
How were you able to identify, let's start with Trontavia Stevens. How did you know it was Trontavia Stevens that you were listening to?
Well, first he stated his name on the call. So once you place a call, it's a pre-recording that you have to do to state your name. And he said it was Slug, which is one of his nicknames. And also I was familiar just with his voice from previous interactions and other jail calls.
And what about Mr. Allison? Had you had an opportunity to hear Mr. Allison's voice before then as well?
I had heard Mr. Allison's voice really from the start of our investigations. As we would arrest people, several individuals reached out to him via jail calls once they were arrested. So I was familiar with his voice based on those previous calls.
Were the details that were discussed in the call between Mr. Stevens and Mr. Allison consistent with details that you were already aware of prior to making that call or listening to that call?
Yes,
And did you preserve both the call from Mr. Murphy to Erica and the call from Mr. Stevens to Rodney Allison?
I did.
Okay. We'll get back to those. When you spoke about the gang unit having access to each other and each investigator having access to the other's intelligence, would you explain to the jury if on your individual cases, the investigators utilized or had access to the same details, sources, facts as they were evaluating whether or not to make a classification of a person as a gang member?
Objection.
Basis. I'll overrule the objection.
You may answer, and if my question was unclear, let me know.
I think I understand what you're asking. Well, every case is really case by case. Facts and circumstances of every gang investigation or even just crime or incident are different. So there's not a cookie cutter set of rules that you can use. Also, every detective's skill level or knowledge of the tools that they have and how to use them, they use them differently. So in my opinion, everything is case by case. You can't just use the same pattern to prosecute or charge every case, but we do follow by same Georgia law regarding identifying and charging gang cases. But as far as the investigations, everything is case by case and skill set based on that particular investigator.
And that's as to gang members. Would you tell the jury whether the same thing is true?
Testimony.
I sustain the objection.
I'm asking you now about the gangs themselves. Is the same thing true when an investigator is looking at a group of people to determine whether it constitutes a gang for your purposes? Does each investigator have access to the exact same information about the groups of people that they investigate on a daily basis?
I'm objecting to confusing question.
I'm gonna sustain it for other reasons, Mr. Steele. Move on.
Thank you. When you and Detective Dennis worked together, did you always travel together?
Objection relevant.
I stand in question.
When you and Detective Dennis worked together, did you always evaluate your cases together?
Objection to asked and answered.
I stand in question.
When an investigator with the Atlanta Police Department evaluated whether or not to classify a group as a gang, did each investigator rely on the same sources to make that determination? Not protocols, but sources.
Objection.
She was a member of that
Oh,
unit.
hold on. I'm gonna sustain it for other reasons. It's been asked and answered a bunch of times, so let's move on,
Okay.
okay?
Would you tell the jury whether or not you were familiar with 3 or more people in the organization YSL who had committed crime? I heard an objection, so I'm going to stop.
Basis.
Objection is not aid the jury. I object this goes beyond 702 analysis.
Remember, she's testifying as a fact witness now. We've gone past that, so.
Well, then that would now be a different objection. It would be an opinion without, if it's a lay witness without me, still does
I'll
not.
sustain the objection.
During your time with the gang unit, did you have the occasion to personally observe and interact with at least three members of the group called Young Slime Life?
That would be asked and answered too.
Your Honor, I have to lay a foundation for the question I'm going to ask next.
We approach.
Sure.
with the court's permission, I will approach Investigator Gaither with what we have labeled State's Exhibit 106, Bravo Bravo. It is a digital file that has been provided to the defense on a thumb drive. Earlier this weekend was provided in discovery in 2022. But I'd like them to see what I'm presenting to the witness, if either of them would like to look.
All right, madam. All right, you may approach.
Thank you. Investigator Gaither, I'm showing you what has been labeled as State's Exhibit 106 Bravo Bravo. And the thumb drive I identified earlier. Do you recognize the thumb drive, first of all?
Yes.
How do you recognize it?
It's the one I saw earlier this week in initial.
Let's speak
It's
up.
the one I'm sorry. It's the one I saw earlier this week and put my initials on.
And is State's Exhibit 106 Bravo Bravo, labeled Murphy Booking Call, a digital file that you also reviewed earlier this week?
Yes.
And is that an accurate recording of the jail call that you were able to retrieve after Walter Murphy was taken to the Fulton County Jail?
Yes.
Your Honor, the state tender State's Exhibit 106 Bravo Bravo, subject to the court's earlier ruling.
Any further objection?
Nothing further.
All right, subject to the court's earlier rulings, States 106 Bravo Bravo is admitted and may be published as you see fit.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Hilton is going to do my honors.
This is a free call from
PK.
an inmate at Fulton County Jail. This call is subject to recording and monitoring, and your location information may be collected and used by corrections and law enforcement personnel. To accept this free call, press 1. To refuse this free call, press 2. Thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
Hello.
Erica, how you doing today?
Not good. What's going on? What you not telling me? What's going on?
I never knew when I woke up this morning that I would be charged with murder.
We're going to pause at 44 seconds and move to 1 minute.
Is the voice that we just heard the voice of Walter Murphy?
Yes.
Okay,
The male voice, yes.
thank you. Your Honor, can we position the speakers a little bit closer because we're being told that the jury can't hear the audio coming in over the Zoom?
Sure, that's fine.
Speak up, I can hear you.
It's not the sound. You don't know what he's saying. I can hear her, not him.
Okay, understood, Judge. We'll have to work through that. Thank you.
The car was supposed to be on his way up there.
So where, the jail?
Yeah, to see what's going on. Like, well, like, I'm gonna have my baby. Well, like,
Don't do that, please. I'm sorry, but don't make me listen here, bro.
you said what?
Saying don't make me break down crying here, bro.
I'm not trying to, but like this why I asked you last night, like,
I
like,
stay with you. I should just stay with you. My God. I haven't touched you or nothing, and I just love me up. Like, we haven't had sex or nothing. And they told us shit happened 3-4 months ago, bro.
exactly. And then you just went to court. That's what I don't understand. Why didn't they lock you up then?
Bro, they want me to tell, bro. Like I was with the folk, but bro, I'm not. Like, bro, they already got me on camera and shit, bro. Like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat shit. I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna tell you everything. So you, like, bro. Eric,
Hmm?
bro, I never thought this shit would happen.
We're gonna stop at 227 and then to 231.
Well, I gotta find some kind of way, like, I don't know, like, bro, we gotta ask Doug to start a fundraiser or, like, something, bro. I gotta get me some money. I gotta get out of here, bro.
That was because he was like, this gonna be my money. I don't care, bro. Whatever you was finna get, bro, you just not gonna be able to get, bro. Like,
Jacoby?
yeah.
Man, bro, that nigga James, they wanna fire him, bro. Don't tell me he said no shit. They gonna be more money.
Nah, he was just saying, like, you not gonna get a chance. He's like, what the fuck? Like, what do BK got to do? What is it? I don't know. I don't know what to tell him. I said, I don't know, because I don't know what's going on. Like, I went back through my text message to see, like, what we've been talking about around that time. And that shit, all I think about is, all I see is Pokey. So I don't know what you got going on, because you ain't told me nothing. Like,
I'll talk to you when you come and visit me. But I can't talk to you over the phone like that. And I'll write you. But, like, seriously, Erica, like, for real, bro? What the fuck did I do to God? Or whoever, bro? Come on, man. Like, I should just listen to Bird, man. But the man sat and told me, bro, stay with me, nephew. I ain't nothing out there for you but trouble, bro. This man just sat there and told me, bro. I ain't nothing out there for you but trouble, nephew. Stay down here with me. And I ain't listening, bro. Now I'm about to have my son, and I'm not even gonna see him get born. Like, come on, bro. This shit hurt me so bad. Like, bro, I've been throwing up. I haven't ate all day. I got the bubble gum and shit. But this shit is not right. It's like, I just feel like this whole time was for nothing. Like I just, all my child ever, I loved you. And then I just throw it all away for no reason, and I'm sorry. And it's like God knew this was going to happen to me, because he just took, like, you see how you pulled up? You see how that happened?
mm-hmm.
And we talked, and then I was like, nah, we ain't going down there. Then I was like, man, Sanjay made me change my mind and go get them. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like, I don't even know what to say. Like,
Who with you? Where you at?
I'm outside of my house. I'm just sitting in the car, bro.
You need to, I don't trust you right now to be by yourself, Erica. Like, bro, I know how you is, bro. I need to talk to somebody who I know can watch over you and make sure that you're straight, bro. I don't want you to try to do nothing to yourself or nothing. I'm still here for you and everything. I don't need you to try to do nothing to my baby or none of that, bro. I need to talk to Jessica or this or somebody who can come over there and stay with you and give me their word that they're gonna watch over you and him, bro. Because don't tell.
Well, what am I gonna do? Like,
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Don't make me say something that I'm gonna regret. I don't know what you're gonna do, Eric. I don't know.
I can't even eat. It's like,
Me either, bro.
but I've been told you this last night, like, bro, like, that's what I was trying to tell you last night.
Like, we got to start a fundraiser or something. We got to get me some more money so I can get a better lawyer, bro. Because they got me in the car with the people on camera, but they do not have the shooting on camera. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They got me in the car with the people on camera. They showed it to me on camera. But they do not have the actual shooting on camera, and the person is not dead. He's just just brain dead. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
She's saying he's going to have a metal plate put in his head and shit. That's what she was telling me. And they wanted me to tell. But, bro, you know what'll happen if I do that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to hear you say that.
But so, like,
I don't know, Rick. I don't know. I've thought about everything. And I tried everything. And I just need some help. I don't know. Oh, my God. I thought about killing
and then that
myself.
shit just fucked up because I don't have nothing. Like, I don't have no type of nothing this time. Like,
What do you mean?
I don't have no type of money. I don't have nothing, bro. Like,
Okay. You got another phone right now?
mm-mm. You know I don't. I wish you just would have came up my house. I came home. I told you, like, bro, it's not like that. I told you why everything went the way it went the other night because you was being disrespectful.
Yes.
Like, and I told you that.
I apologize, but my mom, bro, I'm sorry, bro. I'm see the truth, bro. I listen to Dolly. I listen to my mama, really. And then Dolly was like, bro, you know how girls is, because I've been through that, bro. I got quit, you see what I'm saying? She wasn't saying like you just intentionally doing it. But she was saying like the same thing my mom was saying. My mom was saying like, bro, Erica just trying to get the apartment to kick you out. I'm like, and I was just listening to them when I shouldn't have, and that was wrong, but we can't fault nobody right now but me.
You're right, but I'm saying, me and you is better than what everybody was saying. Like, you knew what you had done. You just be trying to make it seem like it be me tripping, bro. Like, you knew, like, why I felt the way I felt, and you knew what I was doing. Didn't nobody say, no, you can't come here or nothing like that. So I don't understand why you be trying to make it seem like us people that it be there. And then you took all your clothes and stuff like that. Like, that shit really hurt my fucking feelings. Like, that shit really hurt. Like,
Okay, if you don't want to go through this with me, bro.
it's not that, and then, like, you ain't even called to see that I make it home okay. That's last night. I was just like, damn.
When you get home.
I wanted to see what you gonna call.
This shit, bro, God knew that this was going to happen to me, bro. I swear to God, you were trying to see what I going to call, and I was trying to see what you going to call, bro. Oh, God. I sat right there and waited, bro. Dollar was asleep. And I was watching the movie, and Dollar was asleep, bro. And I thought about it. I said, I should grab her phone. And I said, no, Erica ain't call me, so why should I call her? Bro, that shit so fucked up. And, like, bro, even with Thug just getting locked up, like, Thug getting locked up, I'm like, damn. The only person I can think of.
And move to, 11:05.
Cause you all I got, like, bro, to be honest, bro, ain't nobody finna be here for me, bro. I already know how this shit finna go, like. Either we gonna try to talk the thug, and I'm just gonna ask him straight up and down, like, start me a fundraiser, you know what I'm saying? Like, to really go on his page and start me a fundraiser, you know what I'm saying? And ask Dora or somebody like that, to really be over it, or tourist, you know what I'm saying? Cause that's the only way I'm gonna get out.
So you really think, like, you don't think you can get out no time soon?
I don't want to go through this again, Ezra, because I said I wasn't getting out last time when I got out, and I honestly thought I wasn't getting out. Last time, and I did, so I can't say, like, I can't say.
I just hate, like,
No, I know. It's murder, because I'm going up into the 7th floor. My back fucked up, my arm go out. Every time I lift up, it is just bad, bro. It is bad.
you gotta be strong, though. Like,
Your Honor, for our purposes, we are going to now stop that portion of the video at 12:38. Detective Gaither, was there anything that you wanted Walter Murphy to tell other than what the jury has already heard from the July 15, 2015 interview?
Wanted him to tell as in regards to our investigation.
Yes, in regards to the April shooting of Dexter Montgomery.
I would have liked for him to tell the truth about the other 2 occupants that were in the vehicle with him when the shooting occurred.
All right. And at any time, either on jail calls or in interviews or conversations with you outside of the interview room, did Walter Murphy ever indicate that the people in the blue vehicle threatened him with harm?
Asked and answered.
I stand the objection.
Are we ready in there? Your Honor, at this time, if I may approach the witness with State's Exhibit 107, Bravo, Bravo, which we have provided to the defense, but are willing to show so that they can see what I'm approaching the witness with.
All right.
Investigator Gaither, I am showing you what is a digital file on the thumb drive that you identified earlier. Labeled State's Exhibit 107, Bravo, Bravo, Stevens to Allison. Have you had an opportunity to listen to that audio file?
I have.
Is that a booking call made by Trontavious Stevens to Rodney Allison?
I believe that.
What? I'm sorry, a jail call. Thank you, Mr. Steele. Is that a jail call? Thank you both. That you identified that came from Trontavious Stevens to Rodney Allison?
Yes. Yes.
And would you tell the jury how you were able to recognize the caller who was inside the jail?
He stated his nickname Slug. Also, when researching the actual jail calls, it appeared under his full name, Trontavious Stevens, and also I recognized his voice from previous.
That part will be yours.
Oh, will, sir.
And I also recognized his voice from previous interactions.
And was this a call that you were able to pull from around August 2nd of 2015?
Yes.
What about the called party, Mr. Allison? How did you recognize who that was?
I reckon
Overruled, sir.
You may go ahead.
I recognize his voice from a lot of jail calls. There were several people in Fulton County Jail that were making phone calls to him that we were monitoring during the course of our investigation. And I just recognize his voice, people saying his name is hot. So when Mr. Stevens called him, I recognized his voice and the phone number that he was dialing out to.
And so you've actually gone into another area I was going to ask you about. Are the phone numbers that the persons inside the jail dial, are they visible to you as you are looking at Securus and listening to the calls?
Yes, it displays the number being called to.
And as you listened, did you recognize elements of the conversation?
Yes.
At the time that you heard this call, were you familiar with anyone associated with YSL who was called or who went by the name Little D?
Yes.
Was there one or more than one Little D at this time that was associated with YSL?
There were two associated with YSL, but I was familiar with both gentlemen.
And what were the names of both those gentlemen that were called Little D?
We had Little D, Quindarius Zachary, and also Little D is known as Demikion Garlington, common speller.
Was there any distinction between where the two lived, or did Demikion and Quindarius live in the same part of whatever town they lived in?
No, they were from two different areas of Atlanta.
What part of Atlanta was Quindarius Zachary from?
He was from Cleveland Avenue.
And what part of Atlanta was Demikion Garlington from?
I believe he was born in Old Four Ford area, but he spent most of his time in Mechanicsville.
And did Demikion Garlington associate with members of both YSL and Inglewood family?
He did.
Did Quindarius Zachary associate with both or only one?
Just one.
Which one?
YSL.
All right. Is the recording that you've identified as State's Exhibit 107 Bravo Bravo a fair and accurate recording of the call that you listened to, that you pulled from August the 2nd of 2015?
Yes.
Your Honor, at this time, the state tenders State's Exhibit 107 Bravo Bravo as evidence, subject to the court's prior ruling.
Any further objection other than the court's earlier rulings?
Nothing further on behalf of Williams.
Okay, all right. States 107 Bravo Bravo is admitted subject to the early rulings of the court. It may be published as you see fit.
Thank you, Judge.
An inmate at Fulton County Jail. This call is subject to recording and monitoring, and your location information may be collected and used by corrections and law enforcement personnel.
To accept this free call, press 1. To refuse this free call, press thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
What's up, my nigga?
What's up, Uda?
It's slow, man.
Oh, what's happening, baby? What you doing?
Shit.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
You ain't got no shooting these damn dice.
Huh?
I'm going shooting on these dice.
Shooting dice?
Kill it. Yeah. With
I ain't never
bullshit.
seen you shoot dice.
But wait.
Why you answer the phone? You gambling, man.
Man, I don't call, I don't kill. Well, how at you? What's going on? You alright?
Yeah, how Jeremiah doing?
Man, he got down, he got to go through therapy.
Really can't walk.
Nah, he can't walk or talk right now.
Dang.
They fucked that boy up.
Dang.
That man fucked up for real.
Damn, they tried. Hey, you watch my video? Yeah, I watched it. You gonna go back to court though in a minute. On the 17th? Yep. That's what she said. Hell yeah. I know you can't wait, boy. Hey, what the? I ain't seen my shit either though. I know you can't goddamn wait to get in that motherfucker. So you can get the hell up out that motherfucker. He ain't talking nothing. Yeah, I talked to him. Yesterday. What are you talking about? He'll be home and he got like 20-something more days. Oh yeah. He did tell me that 2-for-1 shit. He told me not to tell nobody. Yeah, he on the way. His ass on the way. Yeah, his ass need to get out. Damn sure do. So I can blow his phone up like he doing mine. Nah, you'll be out, man. Man, they tripping, man. They tripping. The pub finished all that. It look like all that shit mine, man. No, hell no. They can't do no shit like that. Tell him what he said. Man, they told you.
Your Honor, we are stopping at 2 minutes and 57 seconds, and we'll pick back up at 4 minutes and 5 seconds.
And then, man, what the hell, man, that boy tripping, man. Who? D? What he do? You know Mook took him locked up. Yeah, I was at court with him the other day when I had no court with him. That's dope. Yeah, his ass locked up. Oh, y'all just huh? Yeah, I said, they done locked up all of them, man. Ain't number 2 of them locked up. No, they wouldn't lock somebody else. They were telling me they locked somebody else up today or some old shit. Who? I don't know who the hell they were talking about. I don't know them young niggas right there who they talking about. But you know them. You'll probably know them. Hell yeah, man. Shit been going on, but the same old shit. But on to my home, you need to talk to him. Who? Little D. What you doing? My name. What? Yeah, you know who I'm talking about. Yeah. Tell him if you could reach out to him, tell him, man, chill, man, you tripping. Man, I sent the message to his ass. I was like, look, man, y'all talk that nigga and tell his ass chill, man. That's all he got to do is chill, man. He tripping. That man, I'm tripping for real. That shit crazy. What the boy doing? What one? Rapper boy. Oh, man, I just was talking to his ass, too. I just talked to his ass. He ain't talking about shit. He ain't talking about nothing, man. Say he finna go out of town or some old shit. You ain't trying to give me no lawyer, man? Man, hell no. Hell no. Well, that shit, man, I don't even know why you even think he gonna goddamn. Man, that man ain't. Well, if he is, he doing that secret. I don't know. So don't let me say he ain't tell me nothing about getting down. He ain't say shit about that. Now, I ain't gonna lie. Now them folk went so stupid at the club Thursday, so it didn't make no sense, man. Nigga hit BB so goddamn hard. That nigga, yeah. Man, they damn near beat that boy down near the dildo. Why Why they do him like that? Then he hit BB. And then when the ambulance folks came and got him, he hit but the ambulance, man. The ambulance lady and bust her nose.
Who did that?
That young nigga. Hey, what that young nigga name though? Who did that shit? He be with Kale. Get what Kale dumb ass was finna do.
What?
Man, that man was finna try to bug BB. That man was finna try. Man, it fit the police out there. He told me, I'm gonna bust me and I'm gonna run through the park. I said, man, them folks gonna flatline your ass. You do some dumb shit like that.
Well, let it stupid ass get flatlined.
Cause that was finna goddamn show him. I started to. He dumb ass. I started to too, boy. Cause that was just some dumb shit what he was doing.
Why they going home for?
Nah, see, but the nigga was in the club, dead ass drunk. So, you know, Holmes just in the club just swinging on anybody, boy.
Ooh.
The nigga he with, I don't know that little nigga he be with, they be with. Man, they say he got 36 charges. He down there somewhere. Then he would kill. I'm finna pump B ass, boy. I'm finna hit the parking lot. I said, man, they fit the police right here, man. Cause after the fighting shit started, you know, so many goddamn police came to it, wasn't funny, boy. And then he was talking about doing that. I said, man, them folk, he said, look, I said, look, man, what's gonna happen to you? Them folk gonna flatline you right here. I said, you pull that thing, man. He told me, no, fuck that. I said, well, go ahead then. I'm going to do what you talking about you finna do. Stupid ass. And he was like, I'm gonna just wait, I'm gonna get him. Man, you ain't finna do shit. But one thing I ain't been asking about you though.
Who?
And I know you don't fuck with him, period, but on everything I love, that nigga came at me. Matter of fact, he just at me yesterday. He said, the shower needs, so let me know, man.
Who?
Bentley.
Oh, fuck that.
I'm just telling you what he said. He was dead ass for real about it. Cause you know he, not the hell he ain't. Cause you know he got he him right now. He him. He the one. He him right now. Just listen to what I'm telling you. I don't know who the fuck, but he him right now.
What that mean? You haven't been waiting.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I'm telling you straight the fuck up. Yeah.
Fuck that nigga. Yeah, know he was dead ass wrong for what he did, man. Don't send him to my house, bitch ass nigga.
Yeah, you dead ass right.
From that nigga, fuck that bitch ass nigga. Is that
right?
Ain't so much stinking.
You dead ass right. But get what?
Yo ass, I left him alone, bro.
I know it. I already know it. These niggas been going crazy here. But they been locking up everybody, man. I'm talking about these folk, these folk, I'm talking about they just snatching niggas up, man. Putting all type of charges on niggas. I'm talking about dead for real. So get what I said. God moved you out the way for a reason.
Yeah, that happens too.
He moved you out the way because what they getting these niggas for, man, these niggas, only way they getting out of it, they got to tell something. Yeah. So, they been goddamn, what's the name they got out yet?
Who that?
Moot too?
Man,
no.
That nigga had 18 charges I went down there.
I know it, but they ain't let little weather name not neither though.
Yeah, he ain't gonna get no bond neither. He got a whole bunch of eggs. Man,
I know it, but still he supposed to be able to get a bond.
Please, man, you tripping. I had one ad, they wouldn't give me no bond for 3 months. He was already.
No.
Yes, I did when I pulled a out on the police, boy.
For real?
Your Honor, we're stopping at 11:58 and we pick back up at 12:08.
ain't that bad though. Them ain't gonna really no hell of a bad charge.
That one on the police though, man.
Yeah, that's why you ain't getting out for 3 motherfucking months. That's why you ain't getting out for 3 motherfucking months. Hey, stupid as a motherfucker. Damn, man. That nigga, but you know that boy, he finna be out, and you finna be out.
Yeah,
man, these folk locking up everybody. Everybody. They ain't sparing nobody. Hey, that nigga, they went looking for Yayo, right?
Yeah.
That's what Yayo did. That's what Yayo said. That nigga Yayo said, man, Boo about to straighten this shit out, cause boy, I ain't going down like that.
Nigga, go sit down. Nigga, fuck.
Hey, no, he said he ain't going out like that. He said, hell no. He said, I can't go out like that.
Man, I don't be throwing no nigga up on the butt. I ain't asking about no nigga. They talking about your ass. I don't see what they talking about. Bring your stupid ass back home.
Yeah, you right. You right.
This shit ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm out here spinning. Ain't got nothing to do with me now. Charge now time.
Now, damn sure ain't for real. Hey, I can't lie, but deal went on you right here.
Now, one-on-one.
No, I'm talking about, none of this shit, whatever I'm saying, this shit went on you. You just came home, man.
Yeah.
You stay at home. How long you stay at home? About 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Damn. But you on the way back, man. Soon as you get your buzz, you ain't got to ask the nigga for a motherfucker dime. You ain't got to ask the nigga for nothing. Motherfucker. When I was telling that boy, he ain't talking about shit.
You have 1 minute left.
The rapper dude ain't talking about nothing, man.
That boy name, man, what they call him. That boy name Rapper Boy.
That's what I just said. That rapper boy, he ain't talking about shit. And I hate that shit every time you get fucked up. That nigga can't do shit for you. I hate that shit, man. That's some sucker shit, though.
That's some real sucker shit, man.
Yeah, damn right it is.
Hey, look,
shit.
I talked to my girl for me. Look, right? They just started this shit down here with, they be sending the iPad out here and shit. I need one. She tripping, keep on talking about these other hoes and shit. Man, I ain't talking about that. I need one.
You want me to get you one?
Nah, you know, she got the credit card. You got to do it with the credit card, man.
What's up? You tell her to call my phone.
No, you call her, man. Don't tell her you talk. Well, you got to tell her you talk. You be like, look, man, get that man that iPad and shit and get that man.
I'm finna get on that right now.
Thank you for using
All right, love you.
Securus. Goodbye.
Love you, man.
Investigator Gaither, are you familiar with any other Kel besides Kelvin Watts?
Yes.
And as it related to your investigation and monitoring this particular jail call, based on your knowledge and investigation of individuals in YSL and Inglewood family, the Kel that is being referred to here, is that Kelvin Watts?
No.
Cause for speculative. Objection, Your Honor. Cause for speculative. Also, beyond the information you've ever been provided.
I'm gonna overrule both objections.
What Kelvin Watts are you familiar with through your what Kel are you familiar with through your investigations was associated with Young Slimelight?
I believe his first name was Markel, but his nickname was Hellkel.
The nard that you heard as you listened to this jail call, based on your knowledge and your investigation into this case and this call, are you able to determine what nard is being referred to?
Objection, Your Honor. Cause for speculation.
I'm gonna wait and see what the answer is. Overrule at this point in time.
Yes.
How are you able to determine what nard is being referred to?
I'll overrule the objection, Mr. Matthews.
Just based on the investigation and knowing that Mr. McMillan at this time was currently in jail and also a suspect in the shooting from Browns Mill Road, I was aware that his nickname was Nard, first name Demise McMillan, first and last name Demise McMillan.
Thank you. And is that someone you had also identified as being a member of YSL?
Yes.
Were you familiar with a person named Yayo at the time that you heard this call?
No.
Okay. Were you familiar with the person named Yak at the time you heard this call?
Yes.
And how are you familiar with the person named Yak?
Through a prior investigation.
Okay. And what is the given name of the person you were familiar with named Yak?
Diamante Kendrick.
And is he seated in this courtroom? I saw you nod your head.
Yes.
Would you describe where he is seated and an article of clothing that he is wearing, for the record?
This first defense table with the white, off-white, maroon, and black striped shirt.
Is he seated next to the young woman in light blue?
Yes.
Your Honor, would the record reflect that she has identified Diamante Kendrick as the person she is referring to as Yak?
It will.
Thank you. Investigator Gaither, at the time that you were in January of 2015, did you, along with your partner, did you all begin to look through social media pages that were open to the public of persons you believe were involved with YSL?
I sustain the objection.
Did you have an opportunity to look through Demekion Garlington's social media pages?
I have several times.
Okay. And in looking through those social media pages, did you come across a video of Jeffrey Williams talking into the camera?
Yes.
Okay. Your Honor, with the court's permission, I'm going to approach, but not before showing to counsel for the defendant what I have labeled as State's Exhibit 112 Bravo Bravo.
Madam, before you do that, can I get you and a member of the defense team to come up, please?
Yes, Judge.
Yeah, don't need. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, it being the noontime hour, we'll go ahead and recess for lunch. So if you could please be back in your headquarters so we can begin at 1:15, that would be wonderful. Investigator Gaither, we'll release you until 1:15. If you'll just come back, please don't discuss testimony anybody except the attorneys in this case, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. All rise. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Our jury has left us. We are in recess until 1:15, okay? All right.